Just a year ago, the Houston Rockets were one of the top teams in the league, led by two superstars in Russell Westbrook and the face of their franchise, James Harden. But after countless playoff exits
to 75, and Greg Popovich will take his Spurs to his 10th Western Conference Final.
Harden behind the screen, and Gordon for three.
They are in their grill.
Here's Harden, way off. There's the corner three from Tucker. Gordon is open for three, way off. 2 threes per game during the season as Harden forced the three. And the Golden State Warriors are on their way to a 4th consecutive NBA final. This crowd is stunned. The 65-win Rockets are knocked off. The #1 team in the NBA this year with
Lakers are back in the Western Conference Finals for the first time since 2010 as they eliminate the Houston Rockets in 5 games.
the face of their franchise, James Harden, decided it was time to break up their 8-season marriage.
We're just not good enough. Obviously, chemistry, talent-wise, just everything. And I love this city. I literally, done everything that I can. This situation is crazy. It's something that I don't think can be fixed.
Reporting breaking news, this coming from Adrian Wojnarowski reporting with Ramona Shelburne that the Brooklyn Nets have acquired Houston's James Harden in a blockbuster deal.
This is a massive deal.
Houston, considering the way their hands were tied, made off like bandits here. They got a haul.
Brooklyn, they gave up a lot to get James Harden, who has been disgruntled. He's not in great shape. You can see, how he kind of left the situation.
Now that you've been through it, would you have done anything differently at the beginning of the season in Houston?
No. I just made a comment, that the team as a whole wasn't good enough to compete for a title. And, at the stage of my career, right where I am now, that's what I would love. The ultimate goal was to get somewhere, where I can compete, and here I am in Brooklyn.
As expected, the aftermath of this move sent Houston from what was a powerhouse in the West to an afterthought in this stacked conference. The team lost a lot and posted their lowest win total in almost 40 years with only 17 wins. This put them at the bottom of the conference, a once championship hopeful franchise, now at the bottom in the course of just one season. As most things in life, this horrible season did provide a silver lining for the Houston Rockets, which was a chance to get a top 3 pick in the 2021 NBA draft. This draft featured franchise-changing talent, which is exactly what the Rockets needed. Players like Kate Cunningham, Evan Mobley, Jalen Suggs, Scotty Barnes all headlined this draft as they were seen as players that could potentially re-jolt the franchises that selected them. But along with these prospects, there was also another player who many considered as one of the best scoring talents in the last 15 years.
An NBA athlete right now. One of the most exciting prospects in the high school game. I love the way he glides over and around defenders. A much improved three-point shooter, an impressive pull-up game. Jalen Green could be as good as he wants. They call him the unicorn. They call a lot of people the unicorn. He may be one. 6'5", elite athlete. That three-point shot has improved so much. I love the way he shoots the open one, finds the open pocket of space. This one was contested. Just elevates so easy. And then you put him near the rim, and you can forget about it, because he'll just dunk on you or score over you.
Plays like these propelled Green to become a popular figure at such a young age. He amassed over 1 million followers on Instagram before his 15th birthday, creating a wave of popularity and hype at such an early age. In this senior season for prolific prep, Jalen Green averaged 31.5 points, 7.5 rebounds, 5 assists. The 5-star recruit was obviously heavily recruited by many different Division I schools all across the country. Some of those included Oregon, Kentucky, Arizona, Florida State. The list goes on, but Jalen Green decided to take an unconventional route.
Highly sought after, 5-star. Great to have Jalen here on SportsCenter this evening. You had plenty of college suitors, but when did you first personally start thinking about this pathway program being a viable option for you?
I do believe this is a big move here now. Now everybody's talking that knows basketball about how this could potentially change the shape and change the future of the way college basketball happens. Jalen Green obviously decides to play in the G League as opposed to going to school.
I love it. I love guys maximizing the opportunity, betting on themselves.
Go to the G League for 1 year. You develop your skills, you learn the NBA game, you know, as an understudy to some degree from those guys in there. And not only that, you're available for the draft. It's not like a particular team has your rights. You're able to enter, in Jalen Green's case, it will be the 2021 NBA draft. And he's eligible for any team that's slotted to take him in whatever position they want to take him at.
Jalen Green held his own against older pros in the G League as he averaged 17.9 points per game. He shot 46% overall and 37% from beyond the arc. He also averaged 4.1 rebounds and 2.8 assists along with 2.7 turnovers per game. It was a promising showing for the future lottery pick in the upcoming draft.
With the second pick in the 2021 NBA draft, the Houston Rockets select Jalen Green from Merced, California, and the NBA G League Ignite.
We did it.
All that bling, and H-Town's gonna love this young man.
The Houston Rockets and Jalen Green were a perfect match. A storied franchise coming off a historically bad season, and a young, promising superstar in the making that can lead this team back to its position of power, and even more, honestly. Just listen to what the Rockets front office and Jalen Green had to say about one another.
You know, Jalen is a uniquely blessed guy. He's a transcendent athlete. He just is, and he can handle the ball and he can shoot. Normally, people that athletic aren't as skilled because they can just rely on their athleticism, and so we think that combination of things, of tools, just makes him an extraordinarily exciting prospect.
I think I'm gonna bring that dog mentality, that defensive mindset, and the exciting part at the same time. They already got a lot of star players, a lot of excitement on the team. I think they're just missing one more piece, and I think I can fulfill that.
As you can see, the pairing couldn't have fit any better. But let's talk about what Jalen Green can bring to Houston. Green is one of the most explosive scorers in the draft. He dunks with incredible power, is crafty near the rim, creates space in the mid-range, and has a nice three-point stroke that should only get better. He draws comparisons to Zach LaVine, an already established all-star guard in the league, and he even has drawn comparisons to Kobe Bryant. Of course, those are hefty expectations, but it should excite fans of Houston, who also have Kevin Porter Jr. and another young talent like Jayshawn Tate and Kenyon Martin Jr. Don't get me started with how well the Rockets did on draft night. They definitely were the biggest winners in the draft, and their young guns played really well in the 2021 NBA Summer League in Las Vegas. I was there, and I was amazed in how they went from being so bad to having so much promise in a matter of months. Let's get back to Jalen Green. He has superstar talent without question. I believe he will fit the massive hole James Harden left in Houston when he got traded. And that is why I believe Jalen Green is Houston's chosen one. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe. If you enjoy quality basketball content like podcasts, film breakdowns, and live reactions on game days, Basketball Zone provides frontline coverage of the NBA every single day. I'll see you guys on the next video.